everyone, and welcome back for week 2 of building Castle Black in Lego. Now originally this was going to be week 1.5, or a small little mini update between week 1 and week 2, but I actually got quite a lot of progress done for this to be a full-length update video, so that is really exciting and I'm super proud of myself for that. Anyways, there are some stuff that I was meaning to show you guys in week 2 that I mentioned in week 1, but unfortunately I just not have time to set up my laptop and my webcam to show you guys what I designed digitally, because I leave, as I'm recording this, I actually leave to go back to school tomorrow. So if you guys are watching this when this video is uploaded, I'm actually already back at school. So there will be a gap between week 2 and week 3. Week 3 won't be till early March when my spring break starts. Before we get started, if you are new here or are not subscribed yet, definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you won't miss out on any future videos, especially when week 3 of Building Castle Black in Lego drops. So without any further delay, let's jump right into this week's update. So the second half of my Brick order finally arrived after a month-long wait. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So in this bag right here contains a lot of parts mixed into one. So as you can see, we have a lot of like fire elements, candle pieces, 2x3 white bricks, some brown plates with the studs on the ends, and a lot of like the dark bluish gray keys, a lot of 1x3 dark bluish gray slopes. So I just got a lot of like candles and like fire pieces and stuff like that to create fire pits and candle light and lamps and stuff like that that'll go all throughout the castle. And as you can see, I also got some lamp pieces as well. So there's just a lot of parts in this bag, and I'll sort that when I actually start building. And then this bag right here is a lot of the 1x1 dark bluish gray plates, a lot of 1x2 ingot tile pieces in dark bluish gray, and then some 1x1 round dark bluish gray tiles, 1x1 dark bluish gray tiles, and then the 1x2 dark bluish gray masonry brick. I'm actually super in love with these pieces, and I'm so happy that I actually have a lot of this part on hand, so that's really cool. And then in this bag, I believe should be 100 of the 2x4 white bricks. So I'm very happy that I got in all my pieces that I needed to start building. And as you can see, this bag right over here I showed off in the first update video, so no need to go into depth about that, but I'm super happy that I got the rest of my order in. So now that I have all the pieces on hand, I'm going to open some of these bags and sort the parts out and start building in this area of the mock. So as you can see, I covered up this base plate with plates, and as you can see, the black border, and I also outlined part of this building that's connected to part of this building over here in white, so y'all can see where the buildings of the castle are going to be. But I decided in order to get the plating that I needed to start taking apart Air Kit, because I still have in the transporting containers that I took it to for Brick Rodeo last year. But Air Kit has a lot of these tan 8x16 plates that cover a big portion of the base plate, so I just decided to take a base plate apart and use those plates. And as you can see, here's the taken apart base plate. It was the base plate with the turret with just a lot of bare coral. So as you can see, I have the black border on the edges of this base plate, and I really like the curved corners that I was able to come up with. So instead of having plates, or instead of having bricks on the edges of the base plate, I decided to use those snot bricks that were in this bag that I showed off in week 1. And so I used those white snot bricks, and as you can see, I have a black one here because a curved tile will go there. And I want to give the effect that this mock is sitting on top of a layer of just like black. So as you can see, there's the curved part of the black border, and I really like the way it looks. Then I use a lot of 2x4 black tiles that I had for my bus mock, and it goes all the way across. I figured just start with this corner base plate, and then when I'm done, move on to this one or that one or whichever one I decide. But since I mostly finished designing this base plate in studio, this is what I'm going to be working on first. And so I'm actually going to get a time lapse going. I'm going to see if I can like prototype and show you guys like the building texture that I came up with. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So sorry about that abrupt ending to the time lapse. What happened was I had it running, but then my camera battery died, and I didn't realize it died until after I was done building what you see in front of you. So I do apologize. Try to keep that in mind for the next time I do a time lapse. So just every now and again check the battery life of my camera. So just to show you guys what I accomplished, I started building the front section of this front building right here on the left side of the mock, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far. This is exactly the texture and the aesthetic I was going for, and I really like all the types of pieces that I used to create this wall. A lot of ingot, 1x2 plates, 1x1 plates, 1x1 round tiles, 1x1 regular tiles, masonry bricks. I really love masonry bricks, and a lot of headlight bricks on its side and then facing the front. And I just really love the aesthetic here. I really love this shot. And I started working on tiling with the snow. That's not final though. I just wanted to see what it'll look like right up against this wall. And I started the roof section over here. I'm not done with it because I do need to find some more dark bluish gray plates, but that shouldn't be an issue. But before I move into the roof section, I want to show you guys this wall detail right here. So this building is actually going to be connected to this base plate over here, but since I want this mock to be modular, I won't connect the buildings quite yet. But I started working on this door over here, and I'm really happy with the way it looks. Just to zoom in, I just really love the 1x1 reddish brown tiles going upwards to make it look like wooden planks. And then I cap it off with the 1x4 dark brown tiles horizontally. And let me know down in the comments if you like this key right there. This key is supposed to represent the door handle, and I really like that aesthetic. So let me know down in the comments if I should keep that or change the door handle, but I think I might keep it because I really like the way it looks. And because this is the first floor of this building, I won't have an interior. There will be interior on the second and third levels of this building, but I want to reserve the first level for all the wiring that's going to go into lighting up this building. And obviously the wires will also go like underneath this layer of plating right here, but there really is not that much going on inside this building anyway to include a full interior, and plus with this roof that I'll explain in a few moments, it's kind of hard to open and close it, and I just want to keep that roof stationary so I don't have to lift it up to show any interior. So because of that, the door is stationary. In just a few moments, I'm going to show you guys behind here just to show you the greebling and how the door is propped up. There's only one entrance to the building, and that's this door right here. There's no door on the other side when I start building on this base plate over there. So there's going to be a snow hill right here in this area, and you can kind of see where I started the edge of it, but it's going to go up. So I don't want to fill in all the stuff that's going to be covered in snow with the essential pieces to start building. I'm just going to put a filler brick on the edges over there until I reach that max height for that snow hill. So that's why I didn't finish off this wall right over here. But to go over this roof, I really like the tiling for the roof. I like how I was able to not put the tiles flush against or I should say on top of the layer of plates. In studio, I had to put it flush with the plates, but I knew when I was going to build this physically that I would have it kind of have like that unevenness to give some texture and some weathering. And let me know down in the comments what you think of the mixed colors. Like I have white to represent snow, then dark bluish gray, then also light bluish gray. I really don't want the roof to look blocky like a Minecraft aesthetic because it's hard to capture curves and angles with rectangular or square tiles. So I was thinking about covering the entire roof just with white 1x2 tiles. And so let me know down in the comments what you think about that, if I should just leave like have a mixture of colors or just include white to represent snow. But just imagine this roof all in uneven 1x2 tiles and some 1x1 just going all the way down even to this base plate over here. It's gonna look so awesome. I know it's kind of dark, but as you guys can see, here's how I placed down all the bricks and plates for the walls. And as you can see, that door is stationary, so it cannot open and close because I'm not planning on having an interior on this level. And you can also kind of see how I prop up the ceiling of this section of the building, and I'm really happy with the angling for that as well. I wasn't able to get as much done as I wanted to, nor show you guys what I already designed digitally, but I'll post pictures on my Instagram in my community tab on YouTube, so if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, definitely go ahead and do so. But with all that out of the way, let's close out this video. So this is going to conclude week 2 of building Castle Black and Lego. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this video. Definitely let me know down in the comments below what you think of the progress that I made so far on this mock. It's only week 2, but I feel like I got a whole lot done. I now have a better idea of what I want the texturing on the walls and the weathering on the roof to look like for the buildings in Castle Black. Again, week 3 won't come out till early March when my spring break starts, because I do go back to school and my school is out of state. I won't be able to work on my mock, at least physically. I can do some stuff digitally on my computer, but I would have to wait to record and do all that fun editing stuff when I get back. So this is going to wrap up this video. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and share, and I'll see y'all in the next video.